the station that stands for Kansas City. This is KCTV 5 News at 10.
Now at 10, Missouri, part of a major night of voting, full of big wins and tough losses.
Today, my campaign is suspended. The fact that I've even come this far is evidence of how special America truly is.
But there are still plenty of votes to count.
Numbers are coming in from the 5 states picking their presidential nominee tonight, including Missouri. Good evening, I'm Brad Stevens.
And I'm Ellen McNamara. Here's where we stand right now with nearly 70% of precincts reporting for the Democrats. Bernie Sanders is narrowly edging out Hillary Clinton by 2% of the vote.
For the Republicans, Donald Trump and Ted Cruz are virtually tied with 41% of the vote so far.
Nationally, Hillary Clinton is the big winner, snagging victories in Florida, Ohio, and North Carolina.
Marco Rubio dropped out of the race after Donald Trump won Florida, as well as North Carolina and Illinois. John Kasich won Ohio. We have in-depth coverage tonight. We begin with Emily Rittman and Joe Chiodo, who's talking with local voters.
We begin with CBS's Weijia Jiang in Florida.
Thanks, Weijia. And let's take a look now at the very important delegate count tonight. 358 delegates are up for grabs for the GOP across the country. Trump now leads with 568 delegates. Ted Cruz has 370. Kasich, 129. 1,237 delegates are needed to clinch the nomination.
Democrats are fighting for 691. Clinton has more than 1,000 delegates, plus almost 500 superdelegates. Sanders has about 700 total. 2,383 delegates are needed to be the nominee.
It is a tight race for Clinton and Sanders here in Missouri. KCTV5's Emily Rittman is talking with supporters from both camps. Emily?
Reporting live from downtown, Emily Rittman, KCTV5 News.
Thank you, Emily. And continuing our in-depth coverage, we go now to Lee's Summit.
KCTV5's Joe Chiodo is live where local Republicans have gathered tonight. Joe.
KCTV5 News.
All right, Joe, thank you.
And long voting lines frustrated some across the metro, including right here at St. Anthony's Catholic Church. And stick with KCTV5 as tonight's results continue to come in.
We'll bring you the updates right here on the ticker at the bottom of your screen, and as always, on KCTV5.com.
Well, this is something that we have not seen in the area for quite a while. Hail. One of our producers shot this video in Gardner as some storms blew through tonight. So are those storms done yet?
Storm Track 5 Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan joins us now with what we all need to know tonight.
One last round of showers and storms coming through, Brad and Ellen, and in fact, that's coming up here shortly. Brad, Ellen?
All right, thanks, Chris. Next, a criminal investigation in KCK.
Involving the police officers in charge of keeping the mayor safe.
They did not have a beer. We should have a record. I did. They did not.
The controversy over thousands of your taxpayer dollars.
Plus, the results continue to come in on a do-or-die night for the presidential candidates. We'll have the latest numbers.
Look at that face. Would anyone vote for that?
And a powerful ad taking on Trump for his words on women. What voters and the president are saying about the tone of his campaign. 2 KCK police officers trusted to protect elected officials are on paid administrative leave tonight.
And they're at the center of a criminal investigation involving your tax dollars. KCTV5's Josh Marshall explains what prompted the investigation, all new at 10.
Details about the criminal in KCK. Josh Marshall, KCTV5 News.
New tonight, Reuters reports Lawrence native Sri Srinivasan is one of 2 final candidates President Obama is considering for his Supreme Court nominee. Srinivasan graduated from Lawrence High School and is now on the U.S. Court of Appeals in Washington, D.C. President Obama is expected to announce his pick as early as tomorrow.
Let's take a look again at the campaign results still coming in right now. For the Democrats, it is a very tight race, but Bernie Sanders has the edge at this point with 86% of the precincts reporting. He has 51% of the vote to Hillary Clinton's 48% of the vote. And again, 86% of the precincts reporting.
And it is a really tight race for the Republicans tonight as well. Look at this. They are virtually tied. Donald Trump with just a slim 1% lead over Ted Cruz. Trump with 331,000 votes. Cruz with just about 328,000 votes. This is close. John Kasich, a distant third with just 9% of the vote. We will continue to keep a very close eye on that. Okay, so here's where things stand nationally. Marco Rubio dropped out of the race after Donald Trump won Florida, as well as North Carolina and Illinois. John Kasich won Ohio. The only state outstanding for the Republicans right now is Missouri.
Hillary Clinton is the biggest winner of the night so far, snagging victories in Florida, Ohio, and North Carolina. No wins for Bernie Sanders yet, but again, he does have that slight edge in Missouri. Illinois and Missouri still yet to be declared.
So close. Just goes to show you every vote counts
It really
in
does.
an election. Well, the latest political ad that has a lot of people talking isn't for one candidate.
No, it's against Donald Trump. Take a listen.
Bimbo. Dog. Fat pig.
Look at that face. Would anyone vote for that?
I mean,
The ad features women reading quotes Trump has said about women. It was paid for by a group of Republicans trying to stop Trump from winning the nomination. The GOP frontrunner, however, says he's not sexist. Trump says he cherishes women and even supports women's health services through Planned Parenthood.
Well, today, President Obama spoke out about the vulgar and offensive tone this campaign has taken. While at a luncheon, he explained how the world is watching and that this is hurting the American brand. He also says political leaders need to step up to stop it.
We've accepted this as somehow the new normal. And it's worth asking ourselves what each of us may have done to contribute to this kind of vicious atmosphere in our politics.
The president did say that as offensive as someone's language may be, free speech is still one of the most important rights of Americans.
Now, your Storm Track 5 forecast.
In our area.
Yeah, the days on Easy Street, as far as walking out to the curb to get the paper, those are over for the next few days.
Well, yeah. Just a little bump in the road here. Get through these days.
I think we'll get through it.
Yeah, we'll be just fine.
Thanks, Chris.
20's a big wake-up call for a lot of
We're
us.
spoiled now. That's cold.
Well, the Jayhawks, they are primed for a national championship, but first they have to get out of Des Moines, Iowa. We'll hear from Bill Self coming up in sports.
Downtown in Kansas City, you'd asked me earlier if I could slam dunk. In that time we last talked, I learned how.
Good.
Yeah.
Now,
on a 6-foot rim?
4 foot.
Okay.
do you like leapers like Michael Jordan, or do you like spinners?
I like the leap. I want to see if you got the hops in you and then do what you can. I prefer that, and the creativity of it all. A lot of fun. We get to sit there and do this.
Hold the numbers
show
up.
the numbers up.
That'll be a blast.
Looking forward to it.
Fun.
All right.
Great.
Good stuff. Chris is back with the final look at tomorrow's forecast next.